Today we're going to be talking about 5 things you can do to start on varsity. Now, the first thing that you can do is understand that when a coach says something is optional, that actually means that it's mandatory. So if you're a freshman, if you're a sophomore, if you're trying to stand out to whether it's upperclassmen on the team, impress coaches that you haven't maybe worked with before, showing up to every single team event is something that you have to do. You should be canceling appointments, postponing appointments. There is no reason that you should be missing lifting in the off season, any type of spring practice, or definitely any type of summer practice, even if it's an optional workout. Because coaches legally have to say that things are optional. They only get a certain amount of hours that they can give you. But when a coach says optional workouts and only 5-6 guys show up, that says a lot about the 5-6 guys that are there, that they actually care. So you want to make sure that you are one of those guys to get on the good side of your varsity coach. Now, the second thing that you can do or understand to start on varsity as an underclassman is understand the fact that there is no excuse to not be the hardest worker in the room. So what do I mean by that? So if you're looking over your shoulder and there's a senior, there's a junior, there's maybe another sophomore, another freshman, whatever, working harder than you, there is no excuse for that. Literally, there is no reason that they should be outworking you. Hard work is just honestly just a mindset, and it's about the effort that you put in on a day-to-day basis. But you have to be consistently the hardest worker in the room and try to outwork everybody in the room, whether that's optional workouts, whether that's in the classroom with your grades, whether that's on the field at practice, spring practice, whatever the case may be. There is no reason, older, younger, anybody should outwork you. And if you can have that type of work ethic, that is something that will really stand out to a high school coach and can help you start. Take it from me, guys. I was a coach for a high school, right? I was a receiver coach for a high school. And the guys who I liked the most, who would try to work into the offense and try to get playing time, even underclassmen guys, were guys who showed up every day and had that correct type of work ethic. I didn't want to play the guys that weren't working hard because I could not rely on them to execute their assignments on the field. Now, before we get into tip number 3 that can help you start on varsity, guys, if you're a quarterback or a wide receiver and you would like to train with myself and my staff of coaches, we are coming out to 11 states this offseason for 2-day-long QB and wide receiver training camp. So check out that very first link in the description below if you guys would like some more information, how you can sign up, and what you'll be getting access to at these camps. We're going to be coming out to Portland, Oregon. Then we'll be heading out to Dallas, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee, Chicago, Illinois. All 4 of those camps, though, you guys, are completely sold out, and the rest of the camps this year will sell out. So check out that very first link in the description below to take advantage of these camps before they are gone. The next, guys, we're going to be coming out to Buffalo, New York. Then we'll be heading out to Atlanta, Georgia, Houston, Texas, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Then we'll be heading out to Detroit, Michigan, Boise, Idaho, and finishing off the tour in Los Angeles, California. So guys, want some more information, want to learn how you can sign up, check out that very first link in the description below. Let's get back to this video. Now, tip number 3 is knowing your playbook. Guys, I can't tell you how many times underclassmen shoot themselves in the foot because they feel, oh, well, that's the varsity playbook. Oh, the starters need to know that stuff. Maybe I don't need to do it. That was the playbook from last year. Oh, we don't have a physical playbook. They use all those things as excuses as to why they don't know their assignments. Guys, there is no excuse for you to not know your playbook and not know your assignments. So let's say, for example, you're a quarterback, right? And this is common across a lot of high schools across the country. You will not have an actual playbook on varsity. What they're going to do is they're just going to have plays that are generally known to everybody. Maybe the plays are on Huddle. Maybe they're on some type of website, whatever the case may be, but it's unlikely that you will have a physical playbook at the high school level, right? So a lot of guys, what they do is like, oh, I don't know the plays, like, oh, I haven't gotten the plays from coach yet, so I'm not going to go in, I'm not going to try to compete. There is no excuse for that. You need to make time where you meet with your head coach, you meet with your offensive coordinator, your position coach, maybe an upperclassman that might want to help you out, but ask them about the playbook. There's no excuse for you to not know those assignments on varsity, even if you are new to the team. Now, the 4th thing that you could do to start on varsity is get bigger this offseason. What do upperclassmen usually have on the lowerclassmen? They have size. They've been in the offense for a while, so they're obviously, or the defense for a while. They're more experienced. They've been in the lifting program for the high school for a long time, so they're obviously going to be bigger, going to have more muscle mass, going to have more size. So what can you do in the offseason to help you put on some weight? So something I recommend is taking a creatine supplement. Now, there's a lot of bad publicity out there about creatine, like, oh, it's hard on your kidneys, hard on your liver, whatever the case may be. If you take the supplement properly, it's one of the best things that you can do to put on healthy muscle mass in the off season, right? What creatine essentially does is that, like, you take it, it's not going to get you big overnight. You actually have to put in work to make the supplement work. So you put it in some water. This is an unflavored creatine. So you put in some water, doesn't taste like anything. You drink it anywhere from 5 to 10 grams a day at the absolute max. Make sure that you hydrate while you're taking the supplement. That's the mistake a lot of young athletes make, is they don't drink enough water. Well, because essentially what creatine does is it pulls the water from your body and hydrates your muscles internally, which increases your strength in the gym. So if you're not fueling your body with more water, I recommend a gallon a day, maybe a little bit over that, then obviously it's gonna put some stress on your body because you're not doing things properly when taking the supplement. So if you do those things and stay in that 5 to 10 gram range, it's a completely safe supplement. But that muscle hydration increases your energy, your output in the gym, because I'm assuming if you're trying to play varsity as a freshman, underclassman, whatever, you're obviously in the gym. You're trying to work hard to put on size. Creatine is something that can help you get more out of your workouts. You're gonna feel stronger, you'll be able to work out longer, you'll be able to recover faster while on this supplement. So guys, this is a creatine supplement right here that I'm holding from AG Labs. This is a supplement company that I own, and we designed a bunch of supplements specifically to help athletes in the off-season gain weight, improve their skills, improve their focus, the work. So if you guys would like this 100 serving creatine, completely unflavored, 100 servings for a good price, if you use the promo code FIRST15 at checkout, and check out that second link in the description below. Promo code FIRST, F-I-R-S-T-15 at checkout. You get 15% off this 100 serving creatine. This can last you, honestly guys, 100 days. So again, second link in that description below if you want to help yourself put on weight this off season. Now coming in at number 5 to help you start on varsity is getting faster, right? I think obviously that's pretty much a given. You're an underclassman, maybe you're in 8th grade, you're going to be a freshman next year, you're a freshman, going to be a sophomore next year. Some of these guys, juniors, seniors, they're full grown men. They're already developed, right? So they're gonna have some speed on us. So there's some things that you could do in the off season to improve your speed to help you compete at that varsity level. So there are 3 specific things that I think you wanna emphasize. Number 1 is working on your running form. I think everybody watching this should invest in a speed coach. So if you get a speed coach who can help you with your running mechanics or running track, obviously if the track program at your school, or maybe it's a club track program, has a good head coach who is knowledgeable on running mechanics. But if you improve your running mechanics, that's gonna make you faster. So many athletes don't know how to run correctly, so I highly recommend investing some money into a speed coach. Second thing that you could do is work on your explosive movements in the gym. So we just talked about gaining weight and putting on size, but you can't only lift like a bodybuilder as a football player. You have to do explosive movements to help you activate something in your body called fast twitch muscle fibers. Fast twitch muscle fibers are what help with speed. Every athlete has 2 types of fibers, slow twitch fibers and fast twitch fibers. Slow twitch fibers is what a soccer player would use when he's jogging laps. Fast twitch fibers are what football players use when we try to sprint full speed, make a tackle, get off the ball, whatever the case may be. So you have to do exercises that will activate that. So any type of explosive movement, like maybe like a hang clean, maybe like a box jump, a single leg box jump, anything explosive where you're exerting all of the effort in your body or all of the output in your body. That's what will increase those fast twitch fibers, which will translate to on-field speed. And then last but not least, so if you do those 2 things, running form, explosive movements in the gym, and combine that with some type of resistance training, you're gonna see a big jump in your speed.